linear inequalities. Last year, you learned system of linear equations in two variables. System of linear equations. That means a pair of equations are given. Or if more equations are given, that's called a system. So in the system of linear inequalities, the solution will be the area, the common area. So in solving system of linear inequalities, we shade only the common area. Again, how to determine the half plane? We know that a straight line divides the Cartesian plane into two half planes. Sometimes you can identify it as left half plane and right half plane. Sometimes the upper half plane or lower half plane. Anyway, the rule is take any point. Take any point. Giving you 5 minutes and again people start. Yeah, now let them wait for 5 minutes. Those are coming now. So, to determine the half plane, when we get less than or an inequality, the rule is we can take any point on the plane. Taking any point on the plane, substitute in the inequality. If the inequality is true, we take. If the inequality is true, this line, if you are taking a point, we can take anywhere, you can take any point here. After substituting this point, if the inequality is true, we will shade the plane containing this point, that means this one. If it is false, the other half plane. So, the easiest point for calculation is always origin. That is why we take origin 0, 0. If you take origin, after taking origin, if it satisfies the inequality or if the equality becomes true, then we said shade towards the origin. Actually, shading towards the origin means we are taking the half plane containing origin. This one. If it is not true, if it is false, away from the origin, that means the half plane which is not containing the origin. So the actual thing is we can check any point. But why we take origin? Because 0, 0 is very easy for calculation. If the line is passing through the origin, if the line instead of this one, if the line is passing through the origin, then we cannot substitute 0, 0 because 0, 0 is on that line. In this case also the actual rule, the original rule is we can take a point anywhere in this plane. If you are taking a point here, if the inequality is true, we take this half plane. If it is false, the other half plane. Again here, previously we have seen origin is the easiest one because both x and y are 0. So in this case, if we take a point on either x-axis or y-axis, if you are taking a point on the x-axis, the advantage is one of its coordinate, y-coordinate is 0. So at least that much calculation will be easy. Again, take a point on x-axis, substitute it. If it is true, we will take the half plane containing this point towards here. Otherwise, yeah. Or if you are taking a point on the y-axis, again, the exponent will be 0, will be easy for calculation. This is what we discussed yesterday. Again, the next two questions are also frequently seen. These are your questions. Question number 13. Question number 13 we did is question number 14. 3x plus 2y. Question number 14. 3x plus 2y less than or equal to 3x 150. X plus y, x plus 4y, x plus 4y less than or equal to 80, x less than or equal to 50, and x greater than or equal to 0, y. Remember, when x is greater than or equal to 0 and y is greater than or equal to 0, that means if our required area is 10 or so 3x, first we will draw the graph of 3x plus 2y is equal to 150. X and y. If both are factors of this constant, right hand side. If both are factors, then we take x equals 0, y equals 0. So if x is 0, y is 75. If y is 0, x is 50. Next one, x plus 4y is 80. Again, both are factors of 80. So 0, x is 0, y is 0. If x is 0, y is 20. If y is 0, x is 80. X is equal to 15. It's a vertical line. Is it? That's a vertical line. Now, since x and y both are greater than or equal to 0, better to take only quadrant 1. Draw only quadrant 1. You can see that. See, the highest value in x is 80. Y is 75. So 80, 75, these values 20. Highest value is 80 and 75. So taking scale, always seeing these values, you can choose your own scale. Here you know that 1, 2, 3 is not feasible because 80. So you can take either 1 centimeters 5 units, in that case or 10 units you can take. If you're taking 5 units, you get 16 centimeters. If you're taking 10 units, 8 centimeters. If you're taking 24 centimeters. So 10 is better. Up to you. So I'm taking 10. So 1. X dash, y dash, y, x. I'm taking it as 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 20, 30. See, I took only quadrant 1. Reason, x and y are greater than 0. Both x and y are greater than or equal to 0 means our required area will be always in quadrant 1. So this is better. Better to draw x-axis down and y-axis towards left, so that we get a lot of numbers. Now mark the points. 75. So 75 is between 70 and 80. 50, 0 is here. Again, it is less than or equal to. Since it is less than or equal to, we can draw straight lines. Whereas if it was strict inequality, that means if it was only less than, then we draw only dot lines. So remember those things. These are minor things. So joining these two, draw a line passing through. So this line is on 3x plus 2y is equal to 150. Next one, 0, 20 is here. 80, 0 is here. So if we draw a line this is x plus 4y is 80. X plus 4y is 8. X is equal to 15. Remember it? Equation only in X, vertical line. Equation only in Y, horizontal line. Equation only in X, vertical line passing to 15. Passing to 15. So 15 is X is equal to 15. Yeah. Now, so actually this one drawing part you learned last year in class 10 also. This year's concept is that shading part. In fact, it is very easy. See, first one, when we take this equation, see inequality, our inequality is 3x plus 2y less than or equal to 50. If you put 0, 0, 0 plus 0, that is true. Is it? True means this figure is not required, that's for understanding. This is our line, so we got such a line. True means we shade towards the origin. That means we take the half plane including origin. Half plane including origin means so coming this way towards the origin. So keep in mind this x plus 4y less than or equal to 18. Again, 0 plus 0. That's also true. Is it audible? That means again towards the origin. This is the line we are seeing. This line taking towards the origin. So it comes down. See that? First one towards the origin, second one towards the origin. Now, less than 15 is vertical. Less than means towards the left. Left also it will not go beyond this because x and y greater than consider. So the area in quadrant 1 which is common to all. See, as we discussed, this is the first line towards the origin. So I am covering the unwanted area. This area is not required. This much area is not required. Covering the unwanted area. Login. Yes, I will login once again. Login once again. Login once again. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Let me take your attendance. I'll take your attendance. Then. So this is one area I covered. Again, this line. Again, down towards the origin. So unwanted area, I am covering it. See, this is unwanted area, I covered it. Again, this unwanted area, again I covered it. Now this vertical line towards the left. So right side is unwanted area. I am covering right side also. Now you can see the area in quadrant 1, only in quadrant 1 because x and y are greater than or equal to 0. The area in quadrant 1 you can see this quadrilateral. So change that part along. This is our solution. Suleiman asked me a question. Is this used? Two of them didn't join because they got the attendance. If any one of you see joining this classes, attending these classes are not at all compulsory. In this question, last question also, the same question was repeatedly asked in board examination also. The same question with the same numbers. So question number 15, x plus 2y. X plus 2y less than or equal to 10. X plus 2y is equal to 10. X plus y greater than or equal to 1. X minus y less than or equal to 0. X minus y less than or equal to 0. X greater than or equal to 0. Y greater than or equal to 0. So first one, x plus 2y is equal to 10. X and y. So both are factors of 10. So x is 0, y is 0. Put x equals 0, then put y equals 0. Get the coordinates. The points and draw the lines. So 0, 5. 10, 0. 0, 5, 10, 0. So it is this. This is x plus 2y is 10. Next one. Once here. One so line passing through this is x plus y is equal to 1. Next one 0, 0, 3, 3, 0, 0. Origin is passing through the origin. 3, 3. It is passing through the origin. So we got these 3 lines. Then x greater than or equal to 0, y greater than or equal to 0 means in quadrant 1. So we should remain quadrant 1. Again, shading part. Think it. First one. X plus 2y less than or equal to 10. Whenever, if the line is not passing through the origin, always substituting origin is a better choice. You can substitute any point, but if you're substituting origin, no need of any calculation, directly variable part will be 0. So here 0 less than or equal to 10, that is true. See, this was the graph. This one goes this way. Since it is true, we mark towards the origin. So remember it. This is not required. Just to understand, I have drawn it here separately. In examination, no need of doing this. Even no need of trying this part also. Put arrow marks down. This calculation, everything, no need of trying it. That you can do in your mind. Again, here, x plus y greater than or equal to 1. 0, that is false. 0 greater than or equal to 1 is false. That means, see, this is our line, is it? This is 0. It is false. That means not towards the origin, or it is not the half plane containing origin. It is not the half plane. Abdullah Basit, can you please, what did you ask? Repeat how you put x minus y is x minus 0 is a line. X minus y is equal to 0. Take any point x, practical. To draw the line, to draw the graph of any linear equation, take any values of x, find the corresponding value of y, plot those points, join it, draw a line passing through it. I took x is 0, so y is also 0 because 0 minus 0 is 0. If x is 3, then y is 3. Then what's the doubt? So line passing through 0, 0 and 3, 3. 3, 3 was here. Line passing through this one. Then what's your doubt? Okay. I think you are asking about the shading. That shading we are coming with. So this one. 0, it is false. So the half plane not containing origin, or we say away from the origin. Away from the origin. So up. This one is the half plane containing origin, this side. This one, the half plane not containing origin means away from the origin. Not this one. This is the unbounded one. Next one, x minus y. I think this is your doubt you asked. X minus y less than or equal to 0. This line is passing through the origin. Again, I gave us a note also. If the line is passing through the origin, we discussed it today also. We cannot take origin. The rule is we can take any point. The rule is take any point in the Cartesian plane. Why did we prefer 0, 0? So that calculation will be very easy. But if it is passing through 0, 0, we cannot take it. So we can take any point. Again, the best idea is take a point on one of the axes, either the x-axis or y-axis. The advantage of taking a point on the axis, one of the coordinates will be 0. Either x is 0 or y is 0. So that much calculation we will get rid of. So I am taking a point 0 because I cannot take 0, 0. 0. So if you are substituting it, 0 minus 5 minus 5 less than, that is true. It is true. See, our line is in this way, passing through the origin. We took 0, 5. 0, 5 is on the y-axis. 0, 5 is on the y-axis. We got it as true. We can, any point on y-axis means what? Any point on y-axis means what? It can be 0, 5, 0, 2, 0, 3, whatever it may be. Yes, Suleiman, what's your doubt? Text me. Text me your doubt. If you cannot text me, call me after the class. So this one is true. So we will shade towards this point. We will shade towards, that means here 0, 5 up towards up. And in quadrant 1. Below this one, shading. Below this line, above this line, and towards that. In quadrant 1. In quadrant 1 only. So it will be this area. say in quadrant 1. Below this, above this, and reflect in quadrant 1. So remember, if the required point, if the line is passing through the origin, we cannot take 0, 0. In that case, take a point on one of the axes. You can take any point on x-axis or y-axis, up to you. If you take a point on the x-axis, see for example, this question, x minus 5, x minus y less than or equal to 0. If I take a point on the x-axis, 5, 0. So 5 minus 0, this is wrong, this is false. So I took a point, this was right, I took a point here on the x-axis. It was wrong. Since it is wrong, we will not take this half plane including this. So we take the other half plane. The other half plane is this one. Or away from that point. You have to shade it away from that point. Otherwise, you have to shade towards the point. Same thing we did. So whether you take the point on the y-axis, if you are taking point on the y-axis, you have to shade towards that y-axis because it is true. The same thing if you take point on the x-axis, since it is false, we will shade away from it, or we take the other half. So this question is asked several times. I hope you have completed. So this question came for 6 marks. So inequality, drawing the graph of inequality, most probably you may get, if it is 3 inequalities are there, you may get for 6 marks. So it's very easy. Only thing is drawing the graph you learned in class 10. Drawing graph you learned in class 10. Only shading part, take origin, that's the best point is origin, so that no calculation. Substitute 0, 0. If it is true, shade it towards the origin. Shade it towards the origin or take the half plane containing origin. If it is false, the other half plane. Again, if it is passing through the origin, then we cannot take 0, 0. Instead of taking 0, 0, take 5, 0 or 0, 5 or 1, 0, 0, 1. That means any point on x-axis or y-axis. So that one of the coordinate will be 0, that much calculation will be easier. It is asked for 6 marks and 4 marks. Most of the time this came for 6 marks. Sometimes it came for 4 marks also. Anyway, so graph is over. Now coming to the miscellaneous. Miscellaneous, these are very easy questions as well as interesting one. Page number 132. Page number 132. Okay, Joseph, you are hearing 6 mark question. This year, class 11th and 12th, the pattern is different than class 10th. Our actual pattern is we have 20 questions of 1 mark, out of which 10 are MCQ, 5 fill in the blanks, and 5 short answer questions. 20 questions of 1 mark. So 1 mark questions we have. Then we have 2 mark questions. Then we have 4 mark questions, and then we have 6 mark questions. The pattern is 1, 2, 4, and 6. That's the pattern. Yeah, now question miscellaneous first one. To solve 2 less than or equal to 3x minus 4 less than or equal to 5. See here. Actually, it's a combination of 2 inequalities. For combination of 2 inequalities, 2 methods are there. Either we can separate those, we can consider it as 2 inequalities, solve it separately, then combine it and take the common part. Instead of that, the best way is do it together. Doing it together means See, for solving 3x minus 4, to get the value of x, we have to remove this 3 and 4. We know that if you are getting such a linear equation, for example, if this is equal to 10, to get the value of x, definitely we need to remove 3 and 4. Of the 3 and 4, first, which number do we remove? Definitely, we remove this 4. We cannot remove this 3 first. First, we'll remove this 4, then we'll remove this 3. Again, removing 4 means you learned that we used to say that transfer minus 4 to other side. Take minus 4 to other side, it becomes plus 4. Actually, what is happening? Euclid's this one axioms you learn in class 10, Euclid's geometry. If equals are added to equals, adding for x, equals are added. So actually, what we are doing is 3x minus 4 is equal to 10. We add plus 4 to both sides. This cancels. We got 3x is equal to 14. Then we are dividing both sides by 3. Same thing. Same thing here. So first take this 4. Remove that minus 4. For removing minus 4, add plus 4. So adding plus 4, we get 2 plus 4 less than or equal to 3x minus 4 plus 4 less than or equal to 5 plus 4. So we got 6 less than or equal to 3x because this cancels. Now how to get rid of that 3? Dividing by 3. Divide by 3. So it is 2 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 3. So x belongs to close the interval 2 to 3. In inequality, we can add or subtract anything, but only in the case of multiplication and division, take extra care. But if negatives, if you are multiplying or dividing by a negative number, then the inequality will reverse. Remember it? If you are multiplying or dividing by a negative number, then the inequality will reverse. Question number 2. It's a good one. Six less than or equal to minus 3 into 2x minus 4 less than 12. See here, our x is here. We have to get rid of 3, 2, and 4. Out of these 3 numbers, which one do you prefer first? Which one we have to not prefer? Definitely minus 3. Minus 3. Again, to get rid of minus 3, we have to divide by minus 3. But dividing by a negative number, remember that inequality will reverse. So write that in bracket, dividing by minus 3, that is negative, reverse inequality. Remember, whenever we are dividing or multiplying by a negative, then we have to reverse. So 6 divided by minus 3 greater than or equal to minus 3 into 2x minus 4 divided by minus 3 greater than 12 by minus 3. This is minus 2. This minus 3 goes 2x minus 4 minus 4. Now what? Out of 2 and 4, which one do we have to remove first? Definitely 4. So to get rid of minus 4, what to do? Add plus 4. So plus 4, plus 4, plus 4. See, we added plus 4. If you are adding or subtracting any number, we don't have to change the inequality. We change the inequality only if you are multiplying or dividing by a negative number. Or if you change sign on multiplying by -1. In other words, we used to say changing sign everywhere. Changing sign on both sides. So if you're changing sign, the correct thing is multiplying or dividing by negative number. We reverse the inequality. So -2 plus 4 is 2. Greater than or equal to this cancel. 2x. 0. Now dividing by 2. 1 greater than or equal to x. Writing the inequality also always start from lower one, smaller one. Always write from smaller to bigger. Smaller to bigger. What 0x 1. So 0 less than x or x belongs to open 0 close 1. 0 less than x. -3 less than or equal to 4 minus 7 by 2x less than or equal to 18. Again, see that 4 minus 7. So first was 4. To get rid of 4, subtract in 4. So it is -3 minus 4. 4 minus -4 less than or equal to 18. We subtracted 4. From all the 3 parts, we subtracted 4. So this 4 minus 4 cancel. -3 minus 4 is -7. -7 by 2x 14. Again, to get rid of -7 by 2, instead of saying dividing by -7 by 2, multiplying with -2 by 7. Multiplying -2 by 7. Reverse inequality because negative. So -7 multiplied with -2 by 7 greater than or equal to -7 by 2x multiplied with -2 by 7 greater than or equal to 14 multiplied with -2. To get rid of -7 by 2, multiply it with -2 by 7. -7 by 2 multiplied by -2 by 7. Since we are multiplying with a negative number, do remember the inequality will reverse. Do not forget it. That's a commonly seen mistake. It's a common mistake. While multiplying by a negative number, you will forget to change, to reverse the inequality. So this 7 cancels. It is 2 greater than or equal to 7 this goes. It is x greater than or equal to minus 4. Writing in increasing order, minus 4 less than or equal to x. So x belongs to close the interval minus 4 to 2. Fourth one, minus 15 less than minus 15 less than 3 into x minus 2 by 5 less than or equal to 0. Again, first we can remove 3 by 5. Now instead of dividing by 3 then multiplying by 5, it is not wrong, correct only. Instead of first removing 3 and then 5, do it together. Multiplying with 5 by 3. Positive only. So minus 15 multiplied with 5 by 3 less than 3 into x minus 2 by 5 multiplied with 5 by 3 less than or equal to this. See, this 5 goes, 3 goes. Minus 25 less than x minus 2 less than or equal to 0. Now, minus 2. What should add it? Minus 25 plus 2, x minus 2 plus 2, 0 plus 2. Minus 23 less than x minus 2. That is, x belongs to open minus 23 close to. Question number 5 also we will do. Question number 6 is a homework. Minus 12 less than 4 minus 3x by minus 4. In my textbook, in many textbooks, this is a question. In few textbooks, this minus sign is not there. Anyway, we are doing this one. This means minus 12 less than 4. Minus is plus 3. Plus 3 by 5 less than 2. Again, to get rid of 3 by 5, multiply with 5 by 2. 5 by 3. Do it. Now, first you remove 4. First you remove 4. Removing this 4. Minus 12 minus 4 less than 4 plus 3x by 5 minus 4 the second 2 minus 4. Minus 16 less than 3x by 5 less than minus 2. Now multiplying by 5 by 3. Multiplying with 5 by 3. Minus 16 multiplied by 5 by 3 less than 3x by 5 multiplied with 5 by 3 minus 2 multiplied with 5 by 3. If we multiply by a negative number, then only we need to reverse the inequality. Otherwise, same inequality. 16 times 80 minus 80 by 3. 5 goes less than or equal to minus 2. So x belongs to, leave it as fraction, open minus 80 by 3 to close. That is it. So question number 6 is a homework. So exactly in time we complete. Tomorrow we will complete this chapter. Any doubts? Yes, Hadi, you asked me